Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of SaltMine, SMP. I'm MrEnvelope, and today we're at our new house. The new house in our new spawn area. This isn't from any old server or anything. I don't remember if I showed this last episode, but this is where I'm currently living. This is where all the new projects and stuff are happening, like in this town. Before we go down there. I've been doing a little bit of work making the outside just a little more nicer. Kind of just some basic landscaping stuff, doing the typical cobble wall that I do on every project that I work on. It's just something I know, something that I think looks okay. So that's what I've been working on here. I want to do more stuff around, like on the outside here, because I've technically claimed this whole area. But I don't really know what to do. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But what I've been doing and what we're going to do today is do a little bit of work on my storage area. So this house pretty much does nothing. It's just the vessel that holds my bed and my cat. Hello. And there's a little porch out here for me to jump off of and go flying. But down below, if we go down that door that we walked by, and then if we go through here, this actually takes you to like the heart of the base pretty much. My storage. My storage, and then in the future we'll have like the food smelting stuff and food smelting? Like metal smelting. Things like that. But what we're doing today is we're working on some more of these storage cells, because this is how I'm storing all of my stuff, you know, my andesite, granite, you know, things like that. I kind of have everything organized. Whoa. That was weird. I kind of have everything organized like this. You know, it's all themed in their little cubbies and whatnot. So I need to do a few more of these. I had to expand this a whole bunch because I didn't realize how many different blocks there were to store. Like I had to split up all the nether stuff. This is, I guess, naturally generating things. And then these are like the structure blocks and the red nether wart brick thingies, you know. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get started on at least one of these together. One thing I want to do is make some red sand. We've added a bunch of custom recipes to the server, and one of them is dyeable sand. So we just need some red dye, we need some sand, and it also works with sandstone. And we go to the crafting table. Let's do the whole thing. Wait a minute. Okay, that was sandstone. Alright. I got a little confused. It's okay. There we go. And then we just give it some dye. And there we go. Red sand. And I wanted to check, too. Is this shapeless? Did I make this shapeless? I did. Cool. So there we go. We got red sand. Kind of cheaty. But not really. We still had to go mining for all this sand. It's not like we're just making sand out of nothing. And then let's do the same thing with the, it's shapeless. Why did I do that again? Let's do the same thing with sandstone. There we go. And there's no real like theme to it, or like pattern to any of this. I'm kind of just throwing down chests into the space that we have. And I'm kind of just not trying to make scenes in the cubbies, but you know, make it look kind of interesting, I guess. Some of them are a little more nicer than others. Like, I think that one's pretty cool. It has the fire. This one has lava pouring in the back. We got fire spread off, so it won't burn anything down. And then some of them are more boring. They're more functional. Like the dirt. We're going to have tons of dirt things, so gave myself extra dirt storage, you know, just with a hidden block and stuff. But, you know, a lot of them don't have to be all fancy and everything. We kind of just want the space. But let's grab a couple of the different variants of these blocks, just to spice up how it looks. So maybe something like this, you know? I got a stair. We got the chiseled variant of the sandstone. That's chiseled, right? Yeah. And then I want to make sure that we put some of the sand down, so that I know visually that there is sand here. Honestly, that is probably going to be good enough. And then we can put like just a slab there. The back of this stuff can just be different sandstones. Actually, this one, let's turn into a stair. And then we could put like a chest right here in the middle. Maybe a button right here to pull back and have more storage for sand. Something like that. These don't need to be very complicated at all. Alright, and there we go. That's honestly good enough for me. I think it's okay. Not the best. Maybe we could put that there. Oh, they're touching. That's cute. We could put that there, and let's put this one here, and then we have room if we need to do one of those piston tricks where we pull a block back. Pull a block back, and then have some more storage and everything there. This is okay? I think so. So let's go ahead and dump all the sandstone in one place, and then we'll put all the sand in another. And that's all I'm really doing here. I don't know. Okay, I do know. I still have to make one of these for wool, terracotta, concrete, and glass. All of the major dyeable things. And we also added recipes for that stuff too. Oh yeah, I need way more. I wanted to dye all of this sand so I could store it, because all of these are pretty full. And we got more of this stuff in like other bases from old seasons, so if we ever need more, we can go get more. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we added recipes for other things too, like the glass and all the other dyeable fellas. And those recipes are, they're pretty cool. I'm very happy with them. So with wool, this one's pretty standard, but we changed it so you just need one dye for 8 pieces of wool. Is this shapeless? It isn't. Okay. I might change that. But we also made it so you can re-dye already dyed wools. Aha. Pretty cool. And that works for glass too. Glass, terracotta, and all the concrete powders. It all works the same. Alright, so, we're in Jerm's resource pack now because it's really great, and I forgot that when I first started playing on here, I was mostly playing with his resource pack on. So for this episode, while we're here, we're going to be using his pack for the rest of it. Just, you know, spice things up. Spice up my life. But anyways, I took down these pillars that were right here, and these pillars that were here, they were supposed to represent all of the hardships I've gone through in life. No, they were supposed to represent more cubby spaces. So there was going to be a cubby right there. We had more pillars right here, so there was going to be a cubby right here. But I don't think, with how we're doing all of these, we wouldn't have had enough space to make like nice cubbies. You know, because we kind of go pretty deep with some of them, and then if this particular cubby's design like went far back this way, you know, decorating whatever, over here we wouldn't have much room, and then we'd also have to share with this side right here because there'd be a cubby here, you know, so we're just not gonna put any here. And plus I think what we have left on the wall is gonna be enough space for other things. For the last 4 things that we really need to do, I think there's concrete powder, wool, glass, and terracotta. So that's enough space there for those 4 things. I think we'll be fine. If I need to make more storage space, I'll just expand somewhere else. With that being said, I had an idea for right here. We can make this kind of like the little brewing space. I don't need a whole bunch of space. I think we'll be fine with just like a small table. And I got this idea because I laid out a bunch of cobblestone, or not cobblestone, I laid out a bunch of stone just on the ground. And I thought, hey, that would be cool if we made this like a hanging apothecary type of table thing. And I don't want to go too nuts with like decorating, but I think we could do something pretty special here. And it would be pretty simple too. So my idea is that we would have like a hanging table. Let's grab some slabs. So we'd kind of have like a floating table like this. And then I guess for the corner pieces, so it's not totally plain and boring, we just put some slabs down. And then we'd use iron bars to hang from the ceiling. Make it look like this is a hanging table. And then we could just throw like some brewing stands on top of it. We don't need to have no fancy automation like our other bases. If we want to do some automated brewing, we can just go there. But for here, I think we'll be fine with just sprinkling some brewing stands on here. I think this table's pretty good size. It might be a little big, but I think any smaller and it would be kind of odd. I think it's a 5 by 8. Yeah, and there's plenty of walk-in space here, you know. Actually, you know what? I think I do want to move it one block that way. So one block that way, one block this way. But this is the idea. And let's see. Can we do this really quick? Nope. Apparently we can't. There we go. Got a little more space over here, and then there's still plenty of space back over here too. I wanted to leave this, or I wanted to make sure this wasn't like centered with the base, because I think it would be cool if we had a not a brewing stand, if we had a cauldron right here, and then right below the cauldron we would have like a fireplace. So I think if we dig straight up, we should be fine, right? Uh-oh. How high does this go? Yeah, this should be fine. We can put like a little air vent or something right here, like a little chimney type of thing. I don't think we're gonna get like crazy smoke going on, but this should be good. In fact, let's go grab those things right now, really quick. I don't want to spend the whole episode down here, by the way. We got 2 brewing stands there, and we got 1 right there. So I'm gonna try to do this a little quickly. Let's see, and then we have 2 cauldrons. Let's grab 1. Let's grab a fireplace, and let's grab some lanterns. Should be good. Also, I have a villager trapped down over here. Hey, why aren't you working? We got a lectern right here, because I'm going to try to get another, what's it called? Another mending villager. We have a couple on the server already, but I think it'd be cool if we had one over here at our base. Yeah, so that's why he is there. Let's go ahead and put down this fireplace. So we're going to have the smoke particles and everything in a nice little fire. And then we'll also have a cauldron. And the smoke will go through the cauldron, but it's going to be, I think, a lot less particles, but that's okay. And then we can just put some water on top. Maybe we'll grab some bottles to take a little bit of that out, just so it's not full. And then we can just sprinkle in some brewing stands. Let's put one like right here, right at the edge, and then one right there or something. They don't need to be perfect. There we go. Just a couple brewing stands so we have, or we're able to, you know, do what we want. I really feel like I need to take off this layer. But then I think the table's too small, you know? Oh, this should actually be fine. I think we'll be fine with this. I think I'm making too much of a big deal about this. So that'll be there, and then in terms of like storing our ingredients for brewing potions, we can just use a couple barrels. Maybe I don't want to put chests on there. Maybe some scaffolding will look okay. Nope, that makes 0 sense to me. Let's take that out. This is a table. We're not going to put tables and shelves on a table. Did I put those away? I did. Okay. And then what I was thinking for the barrels, Jerm's. There we go. Jerm's resource pack actually has some variations to it. You just saw the other one. There's apples, wheat, and then there's the regular. Nope. There's the regular. There we go. The regular top, that's just a closed barrel. If we use the apple one, we can just pretend that's netherwort or something. Whoop. Actually, you know, let's keep that right there. I feel like most of the time when I enter the base, it'll be from right over here. So it'll be nice to just be able to grab my things and start brewing. In fact, that being said, let's keep this one closer to that table's edge and then this one over here. There we go. And then let's also just keep another barrel for other storage. Maybe that'll be finished potions and stuff. A couple lights so we can see what we're doing. And what else? What else goes on a brewing stand table? Maybe we could put some flower pots and stuff to grow. You could put netherwort in flower pots, right? Oh, I completely forget. What's nice too is we got the netherwort growing right there, so if we need more, we can always just grab some. But let's see. Does this? I feel like it should. It doesn't. I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe that's a modded thing. And then can we put berries in here? I just wanted to check this. Nope, we can't. But we can eat them. Well, this is kind of, I guess, an apothecary table type of thing, so I guess it would make sense to have some plants just growing here regardless. What? Ooh, that was weird. Let's do Lily of the Valley, because those, I think, are poisonous in real life. And then we can do dandelion, sure. Do we have any blue orchids? You know what? I think Ninny might have some, so I'll go steal some from him in a bit. But you know what? I think this is pretty much done. I don't want to have anything like too crazy fancy, but you know, just some stuff. And then let's put some crafting benches around here. Actually, let's keep that right there. Maybe not that one there. Just so we're able to, you know, have plenty of crafting spaces whenever we're accessing all of our storage and stuff. And then there was one last thing I wanted to do. It requires the debug stick, but first I wanted to see if I would even like it. So, the cauldron as it is right now is kind of like floating. I thought it would be cool to make the fences, you know, connect to the cauldron, but I feel like it looks kind of dumb because it's pretty much on the ground already. And it would only really make sense as if like the cauldron was way up above it, but then this just kind of looks dumb. We can't even see inside of it, so we could try to lower this or something, but I don't know. I think that might look kind of weird. Why did I do that? I didn't need to turn the fire out to break it. We could try lowering the floor right here. That might be a thing. I think it might just look kind of weird, though. Especially because this is an even number. Let's, I guess, go ahead and try anyways. So, you know what? I know. Oh, it's just not going to line up with the table. Okay. Well, let's still try this. We put a campfire right there. And then we get those there. I don't know, this seems weird. Because then if the floor is lowered, then what's the point of... You know what I mean? But if we do something like this, I think it would kind of make sense. Like, you can come down here to mess with the fire, like, you know, start it and stuff, and then you come up here to, like, drop in your ingredients. I think that makes sense, right? Except if we do it like this, have one side lowered and one side not, I think I would like this side to be the lowered side, and then this side to be the part where we come and actually do the work. So like this. And then we'll go grab the debug stick, and you know what, let's, oops. Oh man, this thing's cool. Let's go ahead and, is this south? Yeah, let's get rid of that too. And then, oops. North, east. I know my directions, I swear. I should have done this one first. Yeah, let's get rid of those. And then we'll do east. Oop. It doesn't go in the order I think it's going to go in. And west. So there we go. Now it's kind of supported. Oh, you know what? I kind of like that. It's kind of derpy, but I think it's a little cooler than what it was before. And you know what I just realized, too? With the cauldron being raised up a block, the smoke particles aren't going through anymore. And that kind of defeats the whole purpose, I feel like. Oh, we can mess with the water level? Ooh, that's cool. Debug stick is neat. Yeah, now I'm not sure if I want this. Is it gonna go through now? No, it's just gonna get stuck in there. Ah, that's kind of lame. I think this should be fine still then, you know? We don't need to have the whole chimney stack and whatnot. This should be good. This should be good. I'm gonna leave this. Plus, I really like the fire crackling noise, so it's just gonna add some nice ambiance and everything too. So let me finish this, clean it up, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, well, we're pretty much done with this table. I think it's gonna be as good as I'm willing to make it. But I still think it came out pretty cool. I was going to put some mushrooms in one of the flower pots, but I forgot that Jerm's resource pack actually makes it so a red mushroom will turn into an ink and quill, and a brown mushroom turns into a cup of water. I also noticed too that the water is animated. That's pretty cool. Also, Jerm's resource pack has been updated, so I went ahead and grabbed that version. Again, there's a link for that down below. And I turned on the connected textures because apparently that works now, or it doesn't cause any issues. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, there's a couple things I did too. You know, I added the chains. I added some droppers to be like the things that are supporting the chains. Little corner pieces. You know, just the basic stuff. And then I raised the fireplace up a block, so we will have the smoke coming through. And you know what? I think we're gonna go ahead and put a hay block underneath, or a wheat block, whatever it's called. Do we have any? Yes, we do. Just so the smoke will go up a bit higher, because at the moment the smoke only goes to like right about where the grass is, and that's not good enough. We want to have it be a little higher than that. So there we go. Pretty good. And now we got to go up there and make it look a little nicer. So we're gonna be spending the rest of the episode doing that. Kind of just making the little chimney chute, I guess, and then can I sleep? Yes. Making the little chimney for the smoke and stuff, and then I guess making just a pathway that'll continue through our land right here, because right now we have this. Oh man, this looks pretty cool in Jerm's pack. The coarse dirt slabs I think look pretty good. But where am I going? Oops, that's my shovel. Come on. Wanted to grab this because this is what I'm using to do all of this stuff. I have all my blocks in here, and the chimney smoke comes, or the campfire smoke, it comes out over here. There we go. So we just got to make something, probably just with cobblestone, I would say, since that's the block we're already using in the area. There we go, all done. So this is all we really need. No, but I mean, yes and no. This is pretty much what we're doing. Like, this doesn't need to be anything fancy, I don't think. Or it doesn't even need to go that high. Maybe to make this seem not so weird, and not just like a pile of cobblestone, we can take out some of this grass, throw down a bit of a wall right here. Jesus Christ. We have creeper griefing off with the data pack, by the way. So many data packs on this server. It's really nice. It also seems a little cheaty sometimes. So if we have something, I guess just like this should be fine, right? Not hurting nobody. Little wall right here. Oh, kind of makes me feel like we need one right here too, but this should be good enough. That way too, this won't look so out of place, just being like some cobblestone thing in the ground, with smoke coming out of it. I don't really know how to do this part, because this is also the end of that wall, so we can put like a stair there or something, and then maybe like a fence just off to the side. I don't know what I'm doing. This is so bad. Let's see if we can get some slabs going. And then let's do like a whole block right there, slab right there. No, let's do a full block there too. And then a slab. I mean, this is okay. I don't want people coming down here, but I think I, personally, will be coming down this way, because then I can just pop inside of my base. Easy peasy, you know? Another entrance on one of the far corners of it. I think that'll be good enough. And then now that we have kind of like a base of where the fence is, we can start messing it up a little bit more. So grabbing some mossy cobble and all those variants, some bush, we can just start replacing some of these blocks. And there we go. I think if we make this too tall and then have, like, you know, the ground start to come up a little bit, it won't look as weird. So this will turn into grass, and let's put one more piece of mossy there. And then some things I do to just rough it up a little bit is I'll throw in some walls randomly. I'll throw in some stairs at some point. Sometimes I'll make them mossy. We'll put slabs on top so it's not completely even. Just little things to kind of make this place look a little more beat up and old. Because I don't want this to look like a brand new wall that I just installed. That's no fun. So yeah, just little things like this. And here we could throw in a wall right there. Sure, why not? Another slab. Another slab. We can even put a slab down right there. And let's put a stair right here. Where's my pickaxe? Here we go. Do we have any stairs? We don't. Make a couple. And boom, stair. Cool. So now it's cool. I really like this cobble right here. That's a good cobble, Jerm. And there we go. So something like that. And then we just grab some bush. Throw some bushes all around. And look at that. Now we have an overgrown fence. Let's put some grass right here because I have a feeling it's not going to grow if we don't put, or if we put the bush on top. There we go. Bush, bush, bush. I wish I could do stuff like this in Terra Firma Craft, but bushes are pretty rare there. And we can't shear leaves, so yeah, it's a little tricky. So there we go. Something like this I think could work. I would put grass and stuff around here too, but we can do that later. And then the last thing that we do is make the path. Make the path. We'll make it out of coarse dirt because that's what we have going on already. No reason to change that up. Right here is slabs. We're putting petrified slabs right there. There we go. Just throw down some slabs right there and then fill a lot of this in with the coarse dirt. I'm using coarse dirt for my path. I think, yeah, Jerm's path blocks are pretty good too, but we're going to be using the coarse dirt here, and I think maybe once we get over here, we'll transition to the path blocks. Because I think the main paths over here in town, this is where town is, by the way, those are mostly used with path blocks, so I think it would make sense to, you know, have a transition. I don't want to use the path blocks near my base, but, you know, have it meet up with everything else over here. And this is the main town, by the way. Josh lives over there. Mo lives right here on this mountain. Justin has his stuff set up here. Jerm right there. Wee is right there. And AC and Sahar far away, and then Ninny's on the other side of a mountain over there. So, yeah, a lot of people are here. Oh, and then Danny's on the hill. There we go. Just gotta connect everybody up together. I think the best thing you can do on an SMP is to bring all your bases together with pathways and stuff, because if you're just making portals and stuff, it kind of makes everything not feel so connected. Once you have an actual road leading up to someone's place, it really feels like the server you're playing on is way more alive. Like you got some real stuff going on there, you know? So here we go. Yeah, that's okay. We'll clean that up later. Yeah, this is looking a lot better, I think. And then, yeah, gotta fill all this stuff in too. Alright guys, so I'm just about done with this path and stuff. I'm just throwing down some bone meal, getting rid of a lot of the too tall leaves, or grass, that keeps growing. And I'm trying not to make it too grassy over here. But grassy enough. And one thing that I'm doing too is I'm getting rid of a lot of the flowers that are popping up, or all of the flowers pretty much. Because one thing I picked up from Jerm is whenever you bone meal or are using flowers to decorate an area, is to keep like one type of flower growing, because it just looks a little nicer. It doesn't look as messy and chaotic as if we had like, or as opposed to us having like the red and the yellow all sprinkled out throughout the whole area. It just keeps things a little nicer and stuff. So that's what I've been doing. I think I'll maybe throw down some more yellow over here. I really like these flowers. They look really good. But there we go. This area is pretty much done. We do have some of the too tall grass, but not a whole bunch. This guy can go, like, over here. I tried to keep it just the blue flowers. I think I'm gonna redo them, though. They're kind of ugly. Just the way I placed them. But yeah, this is just about done, I would say. There we go. And I think it looks pretty good. I got the path leading all the way up to Mo's house, pretty much. And right over here, I turned it into path blocks. So there we go. It's path blocks now. It should meet up fine over here. But that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's been a while since the first episode, but I did say I wasn't going to do a whole bunch of recording on here, but, you know, some stuff. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye. Let me know what you think of what we did today. Later.